Hi there, this is the introduction video to your Rapid Fat Loss Program. My name is Sage, I am your coach and my mission is to help you achieve your mission. What we're discussing today is the Primal Evolution Rapid Fat Loss Program. This program is a 45-day cycle. It is designed to burn the fat fast, and then to adjust your metabolism and your system and your metabolic memory so that you do not gain the weight back afterwards. If you are one of those people that has already, like I am, that has already used a few diets before, you will know that once you get off those eating plans or diets, you always gain the weight back plus interest, virtually always. There's no injections involved with what we're doing here. There's no gimmicks, no shakes, no nothing. It's just food, well-cooked food, eaten at the right time, eaten in the right way. So that's what we're going to be doing very quickly here, just going through what's on the board here, and then I'll be able to help you guys to understand exactly what to do. Now, what you need to know is this is a framework for a program that you can enroll into, where you can purchase an actual weight loss program from my online store. You have a cyber coach sessions, a series of sessions where you will be seeing videos where I'm coaching you through the entire process, and where we tailor make what you want to do and with your goals and with your circumstances and lifestyle that you have at the moment. We tailor make your weight loss program so it suits that. So that is something completely different. With this here, this is a blueprint framework of what we do there, but this is a general idea. If you follow the principles and you stick to them, you will lose weight. That's a guarantee. As long as you follow these principles, you will lose weight. I've never had someone who did not lose weight that used the principles and the program and the food lists and the meal plans and measured everything. There is people that has not lost weight. They obviously just didn't bother much about taking this seriously. Therefore, the results reflected their commitment. So let's get started. Our program, the Rapid Fat Loss Program, is a 45-day cycle. It works in 45 days, and you repeat the 45-day cycles until you get to your lean weight. Now, in that 45-day cycles, there is the prep and the setup stage for 3 days. Then there's the activate stage, which is 3 days. The fat loss stage, which is 25 days, and then the adjustment stage, which is 14 days. These 4 phases of the program will take 45 days in order for it to get to the end, and then you just repeat and repeat and repeat until you get where you are. Guys, this is an educational program that's going to help you to understand your body, yourself, and your food, and how you eat and why you eat better. This is not a diet to lose weight and stay on forever. This is something you're going to get on. You're going to rapidly lose the fat, burn the fat off, adjust your metabolic memory, and then thereafter you get off this program and you don't do it again, because you will maintain that for that lean weight of yours. You'll maintain it for life. So this is not the typical diet, just so that everyone understand what we're talking about here. So let's start with the prep and the setup. So with the prep and the setup, for the first 3 days, let's say you're starting tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, when you wake up, you are on the Primal Evolution Fat-loss Program, and the first 3 days is going to be prep and setup. What do you do with those? 4 things you're going to do on those 3 days. You're going to get rid of all distractions, meaning anything that's in the household that you cannot eat on the program, get rid of it. Give it to someone else. Eat it all before you start, whatever you want to do. Just get it out of the house, out of the cupboards. If you open a cupboard and you stare into a block of chocolate, you want to eat the chocolate if that is your comfort food. So it's better not to have it on the shelves or in the cupboard or in the fridge at all to not get distracted for 45 days. For 45 days. Remember guys, we're sacrificing, but it's 45 days only. It's not a lifetime. For this 45 days, you're going to get the fat off, adjust that metabolism, and then you can have the chocolate again. You won't gain the weight back. Alright? So that's the first thing, get rid of all distractions. The second thing is count your steps daily. So chances are that you are not counting your steps at the moment, and if you are, very well done, keep doing that. If you're not counting your steps, then what you're going to be doing is you're going to have either a pedometer or a fitness watch or a Fitbit or a device that will count your steps every day. And every night before you go to bed, have a look at how many steps you've done for that day. That's what you do. That's point number 2. Point number 3 is you're going to record your macros daily. Your macros is what you eat. So there's an application that you can download onto your phone that is super awesome. You literally scan a barcode and it will give you everything you need to know. So it's really cool. I'm going to give you a link to that in the description below where you can download the apps that you will be needing to manage this whole program and be able to actually get the result you're looking for. But you've got to record your macros. You have to record your carbohydrates and your fat that you eat. So when you record it onto this application, it will tell you today you had so many grams of carbs and so many grams of fat. You just start recording the dailies, get into the habit of doing that, because when we get into the actual weight loss part of it, the actual fat loss part of it, then you're going to be required to know how much carbohydrates you ate. So you're starting to cultivate the habit of just checking what you're eating, measuring what you're eating, recording your macros on a daily basis. Over there. Number 4 is record your water intake. You have to, on the same app, you're going to be able to say, I had so many glasses of purified, filtered water today. And this is very important because we are 80% made up out of water. So when you are dehydrated, your body does not work, your brain does not work, you are like literally short-circuiting yourself. If you don't have water in your body, it's super, super important. So this is the prep and the setup for 3 days. Get rid of distractions, count your steps daily, record your macros, and then record your water intake. Now phase number 2 is the activate stage. This is where we're going to get our body to go into dietary ketosis. That's going to help us to now use fat as the primary source of fuel and not food that we ate. And when we use the fat, obviously that's where the rapid fat loss comes from, not weight loss. So what do you do in these days? It's 3 days to activate your system to use fat for fuel, not food, right? The first thing is you're only going to eat off the protein food list. There's another app that you're going to download that's going to give you all the food lists that you need, and for the South African market specifically. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to use that food list, and you're only going to eat off the protein food list only. Alright? The second thing is you have to, when you record your macros, now we're going to have to check the macros. Are they less than 50 grams or more than 50 grams? You need to stay under 50 grams of carbohydrates in order for you to get into dietary ketosis, where your body is going to use the fat for fuel and not the food that you eat. You have to have less than 30 grams of fat intake a day. So you're going to just record on the app and stay within that. The next thing is the 30-minute 4-hour rule. It's just something I came up with. 40-minute 4-hour rule. You cannot eat within 30 minutes from each other or 4 hours apart from each other. So you have to have a meal no longer than 4 hours apart, but you cannot eat within 30 minutes of meals or snacks. That's the 30-minute 4-hour rule. And then taking your recommended daily intake of water, RDI, recommended daily intake of water, Take that in every day, measure it on the application, and then do 10,000 or more steps daily. So now this is where you count your steps. So I'm today on 6,700 and it's 1 o'clock. So I will get above 10,000 fairly easy if I just do my daily work today, moving around doing my thing. You have to do 10,000 or more steps daily to get optimum results. If you do less, you'll still get results, but not optimum results. All right, fantastic. Then the next step here is the fat loss phase. Now the fat loss phase, sorry, let me stand this up. The fat loss stage is 25 days. There is a PDF which you'll get a link to. Go and download the PDF, print it out. It will give you a framework for meal plans, fat loss plans and adjustment plans, meal plans. So for 25 days you're going to eat from the food lists that's on the application that you're going to download, and you're going to use the meal framework, the PDF. That will explain to you 100% what to do. You just got to make sure that you follow the guidelines and follow the framework and just follow the process there. Then the second thing you do is you're going to bump this up. The carbohydrates is now going to be less than 100 grams, not 50, and the fat's less than 50 grams, not 30. So we are in ketosis. Now we're going into fat loss mode while we are staying in a dietary state of ketosis. We want to stay there so that it keeps on eating fat. And for 25 days, fat's going to burn. It's going to be melting away. It won't be burning away, it will be melting away. Then after that, now you've done your macros here, this stuff stays the same. You still do your 10,000 plus steps, you still take your daily recommended intake of water, and you still follow the 30-minute 4-hour rule. The 30-minute 4-hour rule. Alright, so that will carry through, right through the program, these three things. You're still going to do them right through the program. You're also going to do these three things, or two things, sorry, right through the program up until day 45. So the adjustment phase, there's a framework that is for adjustment, not for fat loss. You'll use the adjustment framework. You use the same food lists, the same macros, but the framework is different for adjustment than for fat loss. So just have a look. It's very clearly marked. Just use the right one at the right time. And you're still going to use the 30-minute 4-hour rule. You're still going to do the recommended daily intake for water. And you're still going to do 10,000 or more steps daily. That is the gist of our program. If you follow these principles, you will get results as long as you stick to the food list, you stick to the framework, and you stick to these three very important tasks here. Alright, so resources on this side here. The first application you need to download is an Under Armour application. It's called MyFitnessPal. MyFitnessPal is an application that will help you to record your macros. Will record your macros, and it's a wonderful, wonderful application. This is, I know some of you guys also now will be saying like, yes, Sage, but I don't want to like count my stuff. Well, you know what? This app's really cool. You scan the barcode, zip, and it gives you everything you need to know. This is critical to your success. You will not have success if you don't measure what you're doing. Think about it this way. If you measure what you do, you can see the progress. Are you progressing forward or backwards? If you don't measure what you're doing, is you can do something today and something tomorrow. If there's no measuring what you're doing, how do you know that you made progress? So you have to measure the stuff on this program. If you don't want to, I'm totally happy for you to not use the program, but if you want to use this program, it's a necessity. The second thing is the Health Point 2.1 application. Health Point 2.1 application. You can get it on iPhones and on Android or on Google on Play Store. This is the food lists. So that is how you're going to measure your macros, and this is where you find your food lists. Alright, those are the only two apps that you need. Then you're going to be needing to calculate the recommended daily intake of your water. So your RDA, How do you know how much water you should be drinking? It's your body weight times 0.033 equals your daily recommended intake of water. So we'll give you some amount of liters according to your body weight, and that's what you need to take in. Stick to that, or even more is good. Then you need a pedometer, or you need a watch, or some kind of device that's going to count your steps. You don't want to think about it, but every night you want to be able to go somewhere and go. So this syncs with my cell phone syncs with that app, the MyFitnessPal app. So at the end of the day, all my data goes to my Samsung Health app, and I just monitor it from there. Alright, so that is how the Rapid Fat Loss Program works with Primal Evolution. Primal Evolution is a company. We exist to help you achieve your mission. That's why we are here. We are here to give you resources and tools to make things happen for you the way you want it, as fast as you want it. So what you do now is, from here, you're going to follow the link that's down below, and in that link will take you to a place where you can get your framework of the meal plans. You can get some other resources that you need, and then there's all these things that we've just discussed here is on there on a PDF. You take those PDFs, you print them out, and you use them to your advantage. If you're interested in looking at the full program is something that we're going to be able to give to you wherever you are living in the country, and you'll be using a cyber coaching approach, meaning that you will have videos just like this, and it will take you step by step through the entire process. And you have coaching videos that will take you through everything and give you optimum results. I'm looking forward to that. If you want to try out the full program, then there's a link below. Click on that link. It will take you to where you need to be in order to get on that program. I hope this helped you. I'm looking forward to hear your success story. Have a good day.